Just on the licence fee, do you have the numbers for the number of prosecutions and convictions for licence evasion over the last few years?
Yeah. Lee, do you want to tackle that in terms of...
Yes, no, I can absolutely. So we have seen convictions in the range of around, and prosecutions in the range of around 60,000 a year. This year, in the year to date, that's about 37,000. That does not, though, necessarily relate to a fine or in any further enforcement action following that.
I'm just looking at the Ministry of Justice outcomes by offence up to 2020. So I appreciate in the last couple of years that's not been the same, but in the years 2010 to 2019 it was running at an average of more like 123,500 a year, and obviously in the last couple of years that's been lower because of COVID and other difficulties there. But are you anticipating an uptick to those previous numbers, so a doubling of current prosecutions?
No, I think we've actually seen really strong support for paying the licence fee over the last few years. I mean, the year of COVID year in 2020 was particularly challenging. We did not have field agents and visiting homes during that period, so that meant that we weren't following up and running the level of enforcement that we would have been doing. So you rightly point that out. I think we expect to be able to go back to normal levels on that, but we are seeing strong support for paying the licence fee, and I think that certainly is important. And
so you expect to go back to previous roughly levels of prosecution from before, despite the strong support, or not?
Yes, I think that it wouldn't be unexpected for us.
So you are expecting to actually see probably a doubling in prosecutions from this year and last year, when you couldn't, as you say, have your enforcement officers out there in the coming years.
And I think what's important to recognise...
Sorry, is that a...
Yes, I think that would be expected.